Hey everybody, Merry Christmas. This is my friend Edith, who is from Uganda, and she runs an orphanage. And I'm going to have her tell you a little bit about what a day in the life of Edith is like.
Here at Home of Hope, we take care of children with multiple disabilities. We have 56 children with severe special needs. The day is always so busy because most of the children cannot feed themselves. So we have to sit like for 2 hours, 1.5 hours to feed them to make sure that they don't get choked with food or drinks. It's a busy schedule since like washing is the all of the day, all the time. You have to change their nappies, their diapers, so that we can avoid pressure sores. So you have to wash time to time, take care of them, changing them, positioning them, doing that therapy activities with them. It's really a busy schedule at Home of Hope. Cooking food for them, which is like really big, and we cook on firewood. So in Uganda, we use firewood to cook. So that's Home of Hope, but we are so grateful. The children we are taking care of children who are abandoned and neglected, since they take them as a curse, as a demon-possessed children. It's really a high stigma in Uganda of how they see children with multiple disabilities. But because I'm a mother of a child with severe special needs, that's how I developed a heart, and I felt the burden of taking care of those ones who were abandoned. We also work in a community, visit parents who have children with severe special needs. We train them how to take care of their children, to love them and to accept them as they are, instead of keeping on abandoning them. So really, right now, it's really a big struggle that we are living in a house of 20 children, but we have 56 children. So they are just sleeping in living rooms, in hallways, it's just on the ground, no beds, no mosquito nets. So this is what we are trying to see, that we can build more rooms for them so that they can have a very good sleep and experience the love as the children in the family. We are in need of like enough support for them to get enough medication and enough food. Since their immunity is very low, we have to work on their diet so well so that they can get healthy. And it's also hard with the 24 staff we have, that we are not managing to pay them consistently because we don't have enough funds. And this is what we are calling upon friends who have a heart for the children with special needs in Uganda to help us, like donate, sponsor a staff per month with US 100, sponsor a child with US 120, but you can even make it in a half, because we have like 3 levels: the 30 per month, the 60 per month, the 90 per month, or the 120. The 120 can help the child to like feeding, medication, clothing, beddings, everything for that child. But we also welcome whatever you can give, even if it's 30, even if it's 10 per month, but when it's inconsistently, that can really help us to make sure we can continue with this work. I have a big plan for this place because we just secured the land where we have started the building for the children, to see that we expand their rooms so that they can sleep well. But on this land, on this building, we also are planning to see that we have the 3 storage, that in case we have volunteers, they can come over and sleep up at the guest house when the children are down, and then they can be paying money for that as accommodation, which can turn into as a long-term sustainability, so that we can be with our self-sustainability. But the land is big. I also I'm planning to like having a school for special needs children, because some of my children can go to school, but because of the lack of the special needs school, they are not managing it. So we would wish to have a special needs school on that land, and a clinic where they can get quick services, because it's really hard we travel far. At the end of the day, you don't see the doctors. When you see them, they just describe the medicine, you have to buy it. So in case we have a clinic just close to us, our children can get quicker medicine, but even the community can access our medical services, and then they will be paying money, and that will also turn it into our self-sustainability. Same as with a special needs school. Even parents who have their children will be coming over to that school with special needs. Then they can be paying the school fees, what we call tuition, and that can also sustain the school and organization. So those are my plans for this land. It's really big that I would even wish to have a university for the therapists, like occupational therapists, physiotherapists, speech therapists, every kind of therapist, so that if they are there studying as students, they can also do their practical work on our children and then in the community, helping the community so that we can spread the news for children with disabilities, for the people in the community to accept these children and take them as very important people. So those are all my plans for this. Keep me in prayers so that God can help us to fulfill these plans, and it will be the good for these children. Thank you so much, friends.
Yes, thank you, friends and family. And if you have some end of year money that you'd like to donate, this is definitely a worthy cause. Bella thinks so, right, Bella? Bonnie thinks so too. So love to everyone at Christmas. Bye-bye.